That would happen. All right, you guys, welcome to this webinar. I can tell you this is going to be some really incredible information, and just looking at who's on the line right now, first of all, I appreciate all of you guys taking time out on a Friday evening at kind of the last minute to tune into this, so that right there tells me the type of person that you are. And I can tell there's some brand new folks, and there's some folks that are relatively new, and there are some folks that have been around a while. So this information that I'm going to cover tonight is really going to be tremendous for all of you guys. And the way this webinar is going to run is I'm going to spend a few minutes just talking about kind of a big picture overview of Visalus and the Body by Vi Challenge, because we do have some brand new people on the line tonight, so I want to make sure that everybody really understands this tremendous challenge that we are a part of. Then I'm going to incorporate both a getting started training with a fast track getting started training, meaning that I really set up this webinar initially because I wanted to share with you guys how you can do what I have done in less time than it took me to do it. Basically, we hit the ambassador rank just a few days ago in Visalus, which is, you know, kind of the 6-figure per year rank. And unlike other companies that says it's a 6-figure per rank, this really is. You really do make that income when you hit the rank. And I just looking back, seeing the learning curve that could be shortened, I wanted to bring you guys this information to tell you how you can get it done even faster, okay? And I'm telling you, this is perfect timing. Here we are 90 days away from summer. Everybody that you know is thinking about getting in a bathing suit or showing up at the beach or the pool or whatever it is, and they want to get their bodies in shape. So January was a great month. February was a great month. This is going to be a great month as well. There really is no bad time to join this business because every single month works for us. So I wanted to take a few minutes just so you guys know a little bit about me, because like I said, there are some brand new people to the line. Plus, honestly, there are some people that have joined my team so quickly that I haven't even had a chance to really fully introduce myself to them. So I'll take that as a good problem. But as you can see here, both my husband and I are very much into health and fitness. We've both been professional fitness coaches for over 20 years. When I met my husband, he had actually left college about 18 months before I met him, and he had started this business. He left college knowing that he wanted to be an entrepreneur, created this personal training company. Within 18 months, had over 50 employees, when it was in 6 different locations, and had created $1 million business for himself at the age of 26. And so from there, him and I locked arms, and I just have learned so much from him over the last 12 years in every area as far as fitness and mindset. And he has really been a huge mentor for my own personal growth and personal development. So I will always be thankful to him for that. And him and I have been, excuse me, we were kind of in and out of the fitness business for a while. During that time, over the past 10 years, have been involved in network marketing, have been in 8 different companies in the last 10 years, have made 6 figures in another company and pretty much nothing in the others, you know, a little here and a little there. But it really gave me a tremendous perspective being a part of all those different companies about why Visalus is such a tremendous opportunity that every single person wants to be taking a look at. As you can see here, these beautiful little beings down here, these are our 5 children, yes, 5. Michael is my stepson. He is in college at East Carolina University. He is a tremendous person. I've been with him since he was 7 years old, and just one of the sharpest guys I've ever met in my life. These are our 4 little babies, our 10-year-old daughter, 8-year-old son, 6-year-old son, and almost 3-year-old daughter, who are absolutely our reason why I do this business and why my husband and I were very set on creating a lifestyle of complete time and financial freedom, no matter what it looked like to everybody over the last 12 years, because it has not been pretty. We have had a lot of ups and downs. We just, have had a lot of financial crises during this, but you know what? We made a decision when we first got together that we were not going to be plugged into the matrix. And what I mean by that is we did not want to do what our parents had taught us to do that we were seeing was not working for either of them, which was go to school, get a job, work 30 or 40 years, retire, and put your feet up. That lifestyle just is not happening anymore. Plus, I'm 41 years old. I certainly don't want to work another 20, 25 years before I can really put my feet up and even think about retiring. Actually, 5 months into this business, my husband was able to retire. Yes, he's still a fitness coach, but over the last few months, we have not charged for our fitness program that we could easily be charging $200 a month for. But because of the financial freedom that this opportunity has created, my husband has been able to fulfill a long-time dream of doing what he absolutely loves to do for free. So this has been an amazing ride. I'm going to share more with you as we go. But just understand that we made a lot of sacrifices along the way. People looking in from the outside thought we were absolutely crazy and just kept telling us, why don't you just go get a job and be like normal people? But we knew this would happen one day. We didn't know what vehicle it would be in, but we knew if we kept doing what we were doing, kept putting the key in the ignition, kept putting the foot on the gas, that one of these cars would drive us to exactly where we want to be, and Visalus was the one. And it happened to be a BMW. Not a bad deal. So I'm really excited to share this information with you guys, and please listen to what I'm going to share with you with a complete open mind and open heart, and know and trust in the fact that you and anybody that you know can do this. It does not require a fitness background. It does not require a network marketing background. All it requires is a heart for serving others, a passion for wanting to make a huge impact in people's lives, and stop listening to what everybody else is going to tell you, okay? Stop listening to the people that are telling you network marketing doesn't work, it's a scam, it's a pyramid scheme, all these different things. I'm here to tell you that it works. It's telling me it lost my audio, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. I'm going to wait for that to go away. If you can hear me, if one of you guys can put your hand up, but it's telling me I have no audio right now. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm back. Sorry about that. Randomly GoToWebinar just says, hey, we're not going to have audio anymore. Okay, good to be back. So like I said, really keep an open mind as you're listening to this information, because if you're thinking this sounds too good to be true, and you were kind of raised or programmed to believe that when things seem too good to be true that it's just not even possible, then clear all of that from your mind, because I'm here to tell you it works, and it is working for everyday people on a part-time basis. So let's roll. One very important thing is I want to make sure that we are all connected. I have put up here my Facebook login, or my Facebook ID, also Eric's ID, my YouTube channel, and my email address. I want to make sure that you guys are very connected and that you have no problem reaching me no matter what it is. So hopefully you guys already have a pen and paper tonight. If not, I'm going to leave this up here for a few more seconds so you guys can go grab one and make sure that you're getting this information plus a lot of other information that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. And I'll go ahead and let you know I have had a huge frog in my throat over the last couple of days, probably from talking on the phone so much. So I got my cough drop in. I got my big glass of water right here. So just hang in there with me if I start hacking or something. Okay, so hopefully you guys have all of that information. All right, let's move on. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes just talking about the challenge. And I'm also going to be sharing it from my perspective as a fitness trainer, because I want you to really understand what you guys have on your hands. But this challenge is a 90-day health and weight loss transformation. So whether you want to improve your overall health, if you want to lose weight, I'm talking anywhere from 10, 100, 200 pounds. We've seen it all. If you want to get fit, like building lean muscle. If you want to increase energy and stop feeling like you're dragging yourself throughout the day, this challenge is exactly for you. It is, I can tell you, the most simple, it is fun, and it will actually save you money, okay? All of those three components are so huge because I can tell you as a fitness trainer, even for people that do exercise, and I understand that only about 15% of people like to exercise, so don't think that this challenge requires it. It does not. People get tremendous results without exercise. I actually have a good friend on the line right now, Tanya, who lost over 50 pounds before she even thought about exercising, not to mention completely getting rid of her migraine headaches that she had had chronically for as long as she could remember. But you got to understand, even if you are exercising, I don't care how much time you spend in the gym, 80%, yes, 80% of your results are going to come from what you're putting in your body, okay? So it's got to be simple. Prior to finding this 90-day challenge, the best that my husband and I could prescribe to people as far as their nutrition goes, excuse me, I'm so sorry, is for them to prepare enough food to eat 6 meals a day. And I'm talking chicken, tuna, fish, good complex carbohydrates, a vegetable, eggs, oatmeal, all kinds of things. And God forbid, you know, they should have to leave the house. So that would mean that they would have to get all of their Tupperware before they leave for work, pack all of their meals that they would need to eat, buy all of this food that was very expensive because, you know, it's good quality, high protein foods that are typically more expensive to eat. And, you know, people could stick to it for like 2.5 days. So with this, when we found this, of course, we were always looking for something, always trying the latest and greatest thing out there. And when we found this and saw how simple it was, how these shakes taste amazing. They are not called the shake mix that tastes like cake mix for nothing. I've yet to have anybody drink one and not have their eyebrows go up before their lips leave the cup. It's the coolest thing. So it is simple. It's fun because for me, I don't even have to think about what most of my meals are going to be, okay? I drink several of these a day. I probably drink 4 a day because I'm actually training for a figure competition in a few weeks. And so for me, especially with kids, I don't even have to think about it. I don't have to think about what 3 or 4 of my meals are. Not to mention the fact that my kids love them. It is packed with nutrition, and it's a great way for them to get all of their nutrients. And the fact that it saves you money is absolutely tremendous because you're taking money that you're already spending on something that's always more expensive and always less healthy for you, and you're simply redirecting it into these kits that are used for you to have success on the challenge. I'll use Tanya as an example again. You know, I always recommend that people have a shake for breakfast. It's going to cost you less than $2 to make. And Tanya, just for fun, decided to go to Chick-fil-A and see how much it would cost her to have breakfast. It was over $7 just for her. to eat breakfast, okay? So people are spending the money anyway, and it's going to automatically save them money. All right, next. So how does it work? Basically, you set a goal and you select a kit. So whether it's how many pounds you want to lose, how many inches you want to lose, what size you want to go into, how many pounds of lean muscle you want to build, whatever it is, you set a goal, a 90-day goal, and you select a kit. I'm going to go over the kits in a second. We have a complete system that's going to track your results. We also have groups on Facebook that you're going to automatically be able to get plugged into, where you will get a ton of support, motivation, inspiration, recipe ideas. You'll see the tremendous results that people are getting. You'll be able to ask questions. I mean, there are over 1,000 people alone just in our team customer group, so it's tremendous. And you can also enter to win. This is an older slide, because now you can enter to win over $25 million a year in prizes and vacations. We are the only company in this industry that gives away more in free product than most companies make in an entire year. Okay? We give away that much product in a month that companies are trying to generate that amount of money in a year. So this is happening, guys. This is real. People are getting sent to Hollywood for a Hollywood makeover. They're going on cruises. They're getting a ton of products. This is incredible. What a great way to be rewarded for simply taking your health back. So I'm going to talk briefly about the 4 different kits. And I know how people think. They're automatically looking at the price tag. And some people automatically say, I can't afford that. So what I'm going to tell you, even if this is some sticker shock for you, you guys, this is $8 a day. Remember what I just told you it would cost you to eat breakfast at Chick-fil-A? You're spending the money anyway, okay? So whatever guards just went up when you saw the dollar signs, remove them, because I'm going to explain to you how any of these kits, even the $249 kit, is going to save you money. One second. Okay, the balance kit allows you to drink 1 shake a day. This is a 30-day supply for 1 shake a day. This is for people that have very small fitness goals, more so in maintenance mode, and just want to maybe take off the last 5 or 10 pounds, and also want to just naturally increase energy and get the nutrition. Those are the people that would have the balance kit, okay? All of the kits come with these different flavor packets to add different flavors to your shakes, because the base flavor is sweet cream. And they do that intentionally, so you're not stuck with chocolate or stuck with strawberry or stuck with cookies and cream. You can literally have over 300 ways to make these shakes. I'm talking everything from a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup shake to a Butterfinger shake to an apple pie shake to a key lime pie shake. And no, you're not putting a Reese's cup in there. It's just by adding a few little ingredients that it literally tastes just like a Reese's cup or just like a Butterfinger. So balance kit, $49, 30 meals for $49, okay? Think about it. 30 meals for $49. Like I said, it's saving you money. Okay, over here we're moving on to the shape kit. The shape kit is for people that have more than 20 pounds that they want to lose. And this is going to allow them to drink 2 shakes a day. So again, we have 60 meals for $99, y'all, okay? 60 meals for $99. Pull out your bank statement, pull out your credit card statement. I guarantee you're spending more than $99 on 60 meals. People spend on average anywhere from $4 to $8 a day on breakfast and anywhere from $8 to $12 a day on lunch. Not to mention a trip to Starbucks or a trip to get a Red Bull or a Monster, right? People are spending the money. Okay, down here we have the core kit. The core kit is, again, both of these kits over here are for more so maintenance and overall health. The 2 over here are going to be more so for weight loss. So this allows you to drink 1 shake a day. This includes our herbal-based energy drink called Neuro. It is incredible. Unlike Monster or Red Bull, it has only 1 gram of sugar. It has all natural herbal ingredients, and it literally increases and speeds up the firing of the neurons in your brain. So it does not only help your energy level, but literally within 15 minutes of drinking it, you can focus, you can concentrate better, and it just works incredibly, incredibly well. This kit also includes the ViPack. The ViPack is referred to as a total health system. It's basically 4 products in one. It includes all of your antioxidants. It includes all of your essential oils. It includes a general multivitamin and mineral. And it includes a patented anti-aging and energy formula. Hello. I don't know about you, 41 years old, 5 kids, running a business. I'm all about some anti-aging and energy. And it works incredibly, incredibly well. I've actually been around supplements since I was a kid. My mom was actually a Shackley distributor since I was 2 years old. So I grew up around network marketing. But, you know, they were all about supplements. And I can tell you this ViPack works incredibly well. Okay, moving on. Transformation Kit. You get enough to have 2 shakes a day. You also get Neuro. The reason why this kit is so effective and helps you to lose the weight a little bit faster, actually much faster, is because of these little jokers over here, these 3 additional products that are included in the Transformation Kit. It has the same essential oils that are in the ViPack over here, tremendous product. It also has ViSlim, which is an all-natural metabolism booster. It does a great job at helping you to burn additional calories, and also to help speed up your metabolism. Again, it's all natural. It's not synthetic like a hydroxycut that's going to race your heart and things like that. That has none of the side effects that those synthetic metabolism boosters have. This is all natural, you guys, and it works incredibly well. This last product here is called ViTrim. This is actually an appetite and a craving suppressant. So it's just uses on an as-needed basis. It has no flavor. It has no color to it. You can add it to your shakes. You can add it to water, whatever it is, because a lot of people just have that time of the day where they naturally go to the pantry or they naturally go to the refrigerator just on autopilot, because their bodies have, or they've programmed their bodies to think, okay, you know, I'm sitting in front of the television, so let me go load up from the pantry. So this product right here does a tremendous job of helping to curb those cravings, okay? So like I said, $249, 2 meals, plus that energy drink. So think about it. Breakfast and lunch, or breakfast and dinner, plus the energy drinks that run anywhere from $2 to $4 a piece, okay? This kit breaks down to $8 a day. So like I said, you're spending the money anyway, and all of these kits are going to help you to save money. We also have additional products. One of them is the Nutra Cookie. These taste amazing. They come in oatmeal raisin, peanut butter, and chocolate chip. One of them can serve as a snack. 2 of them can serve as a meal. Really, really great product. So like I said, you guys, I've never seen anything work like this. The shakes, just let me give you a little bit of information on those. They don't even compare to anything else out there on the market. So if you're thinking, well, I've done Slim Fast or I've done a whey protein shake, I can tell you, 23 years in the industry, these shakes do amazing things that those products don't even have the capability of doing. First of all, Slim Fast is loaded with sugar. If you look at the label, there's anywhere from 25 to 30 grams of sugar in there. Now, anytime you take in that much sugar, even though there may not be many calories, when you take in that much sugar, it's spiking your insulin, and when your insulin spikes, it causes your body to store fat. So Slim Fast shakes will never help you lose weight other than cutting your calories so low that I'm sure you're going to lose muscle and water and maybe a little bit of fat along the way, but it's mostly going to be muscle and water, okay? So it's really important that you guys know that this is not a diet. This is not anything like that. This is not some trendy, hypey program that was put together to sell a book or a magazine. This is the real deal. And the reason why this product works so well is, number one, because it's very low in sugar. Number two is because it has a patented fiber blend, so you will not feel hungry. Okay, people say, oh, I don't think I'd feel full just drinking shakes. They work incredibly, incredibly well. And you're still eating. Even on the 2-shake-a-day program, you're drinking 2 shakes a day, replacing breakfast and either lunch or dinner. You're having that third meal. You're having snacks in between, okay? So you're still eating 3 times a day. But what makes this really special also is the proprietary protein blend that is in there, which really separates it from a typical whey protein shake that you can get at GNC or Walmart or the grocery store. This Tri-Store protein blend has 2 very pure sources of whey, and that's important because you want your protein sources to be highly absorbable, okay? Because you can get a big tub of whey protein that may say 52 grams of protein on it, but if it's not formulated to be highly absorbed into the cells, then you're really only getting a very, very small fraction of that. So it's very important that it was formulated to be absorbed into the cell. So they've taken 2 sources of whey that do a very good job of that, and they've also taken a source of soy protein. Now, let me cover this also. Sometimes red flags go up when people hear soy protein, men or women, because of the estrogen components in soy. Well, we got that covered too, excuse me, because they have removed the estrogen components, which are isoflavones. So there are no isoflavones, and it is a non-genetically modified soy, okay? So it is very clean sources of protein. When those 3 proteins work together synergistically in your body, proven over and over again scientifically and physically on millions of people now, to burn fat and to build lean muscle. That is why people that are even not exercising are able to get tremendous results, and you want as much lean muscle as possible because muscle is what burns fat in your body. It is literally the furnace in your body that is burning fat all of the time, so you want as much of that as possible, okay? So that is why these shakes work extremely well. So if you or other people that you know do Slim Fast or do a whey protein shake, you can feel very confident in knowing that nothing is going to compare to this. Like I said, 23 years, seen everything out there, nothing creates the results that these products do. I wanted to share with you just a few of my just close friends that have had tremendous results, and this is really just a snapshot. If you go, you can even Google Visalus before and after, and you can see thousands and thousands of people that have posted their pictures and shown their results. This is Carla Bishop. She is diabetic. She has had tremendous results from the product, obviously physically. The pounds are coming off, the inches are coming off, and the beautiful thing is her insulin keeps getting reduced more and more. This woman is feeling incredible. This is my friend Renee Shepard. This is Renee after her first 90-day challenge. She went from a size 16 to a size 8. And not only did she change her life physically, but because of the confidence that she now has with her new body, her new self, every area of her life has made a transformation. Her relationship with her husband, with her kids, with her friends, with her family. Her business has gone through the roof, and it is amazing how when people make a physical transformation, how it transcends all of the other dimensions in their life, because, you know, we have the physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, and they're all tied in so closely together that this has completely changed this woman's life. She is literally not that person anymore. This is my friend Shelly Costello. She has just been such an amazing story. She actually, she started buying the shakes off of eBay just to kind of check them out, and started getting such tremendous results that we had been Facebook friends for a long time. And she reached out to me and she's like, I gotta keep getting these shakes. Where do I order them from? How do I get them from you? So she has had a real, again, just a complete transformation. She is not the same woman that she was last year, okay? Got to represent for the guys here. We got Kenneth Collins, great friends with him and his wife Tabitha. He has had such amazing results. This is just after his first 30 days, okay? Right now he has lost about 30 pounds, 29 inches. I mean, he is having an incredible transformation. And for those of you people that say, oh, well, I travel a lot or I'm always on the go, this guy has a job where he travels all over the East Coast. I mean, literally from Maine to Florida, and he's gone half of the month. So it had to be simple for him. So every time he goes on a trip, he packs his thermos, he packs his powder, he packs it with cinnamon. He's got his thermos that he just mixes it up in, and he sticks to his plan. And he has had tremendous, tremendous results, and it's just so incredible to watch. So these are just a handful of stories, just some people that I'm personally very close to, and just really having the time of my life, just watching them transform their bodies. Absolutely incredible. So I wanted to go over with you guys more so on the business end. We're going to kind of shift gears here. But why Visalus? Why Visalus is a business opportunity? You see the challenge. You see, I'm sure you're hearing about it already. But let's talk a little bit about why you want to choose Visalus as a business choice. First, Visalus has been in business since 2005. So they've been around a while. They've worked out all the kinks, okay? So they are an extremely stable company. They are not going anywhere. They launched the challenge about 2.5 years ago. They actually started with just the ViPack. The ViPack was their main product, and when the recession hit, they went back to the boardroom and they said, okay, we need to come up with something that is completely mainstream, that's going to help with the obesity epidemic that is getting worse and worse every single year in our country, and that's going to actually save people money on their grocery bill. So that is how the challenge was birthed, and that was about 2.5 years ago. Well, since then, the company grew by 5,000% in 2 years. 5,000%, you guys. They have financial backing from a company called Blythe. Blythe is a $1.6 billion per year company. They are publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange, and they are an international company in several countries. They are their financial backers. So again, they are not going anywhere. I've never seen a company with so much stability, such a strong foundation, and such strong roots to grow from. And here's something that makes us so special, and really something that I've never seen or experienced before, is the fact that we do not market products. Okay, we don't even really lead with the shake. We market a 90-day health and weight loss challenge. We actually market the largest health and weight loss challenge in the country, okay? Last year alone, over 575,000 people joined the challenge. Check this out. Last month, or well, we're in March now, I should say in January, over 108,000 people joined the challenge. So look at that, guys. Just continuing to grow at the rate that we're growing, we are set to have about 2 million people join the challenge this year. So let's really think about this from a business standpoint, that if you were to invest your money, you would want to look at a company that you're going to get the biggest return on your investment, that has the biggest numbers growing month after month, year after year, and this is exactly that company. We are literally in the process of making history in a 100-year industry. The network marketing, multi-level marketing, referral marketing, social marketing, whatever you want to call it, that industry has been around for 100 years, and we are making history. We are making history. We are actually scheduled to be the first billion-dollar company, not only in the past probably 25 years to hit $1 billion, but We are about to be the only company ever in network marketing history to do it in the United States and Canada alone. Every other company that hit the billion-dollar mark was already international in multiple countries. We're about to do it in the U.S. and Canada, guys. We are just getting started. And here's some great numbers for you. About 30 people a day earn the BMW, and we're going to talk about how to get one. 900 people alone in February earn the BMW. 900 people, you guys. The other six-figure opportunity that we were a part of, the car was at the very top end of the comp plan, and in the 2.5 years that we were in that business, I think they gave away maybe 5 or 6, 10 at the most, in 2.5 years. In February, you guys, the shortest month of the year, they gave away 900. Also, about six new six-figure earners every month. In February, again, about 100 people hit the six-figure rank, the ambassador rank. We were one of them. 100 people, you guys, to reach a six-figure-a-year rank. Okay? This is incredible. This has not happened in any other company, and I guarantee it won't happen in your job. So really think about this. All right, let's move on. We're going to go ahead and go into some getting started training. And what I'm going to do is I have incorporated the typical getting started training that I do with people, but I have sprinkled in there quite a bit of information that is going to get you on the fast track. So we're going to go through a getting started training. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on some things that I typically spend more time on, because I want you guys to really be able to get to the nitty-gritty of how to do this and how to create this time and financial freedom for you and your family as quickly as possible. So first and foremost, you have a tremendous support team. This is not the type of business where you sign on the bottom line and you're just left out there on your own. This is a tremendously supportive team. This is what I do all the time. This is my focus from the time I wake up until the time I go to sleep. So we are tremendous on the support end. Visalus is tremendous on the support end. They have great customer service. You can access them by calling them, by going online and chatting with them, by emailing with them, but they are all about customer service. Once you get them on the phone, they will spend as much time as they need to with you to make sure that all of your questions are answered. I'm going to go over this in a second, but I wanted to quickly go over the process of what we do of setting your goals. And the reason why we do this is you want to know what you're shooting for. And we always start, first and foremost, with your personal 90-day challenge, because none of us are in sales. We are in marketing. And unless you want to be a salesperson and not do the challenge, but go out there and try to sell some shake, it's probably not going to work for you unless you're some super slick salesperson. And really, that's not the type of people that are having success in this business. The people that are having success in this business are the ones that are genuinely and truly taking the challenge seriously and getting the results that the challenge can put out. So it's very important that you have a personal goal, a personal challenge that you are working on, and you are using the products properly, okay? You pick whichever kit is best for you according to your goals, and you follow the system. Very, very important. So you want to make sure, whether it's losing weight, building lean muscle, whatever it is, that you have some sort of physical transformation going on, okay? So that's your first goal. The second goal we're going to talk about is becoming a rising star. And what I mean by that is achieving the first rank of the company. And we're actually going to get into quite a bit more detail in the slides to come. But so I'm just going to kind of leave it at that right now. The next thing that you want to do is you want to get your product for free. Once again, Visalus really revolutionized this industry in the fact that before, in order for you to get your product for free, the way it worked was you became a distributor. You earned enough money to pay for your auto ship. That's what they called getting your product for free. Whereas now, they have what's called disappearing auto ship, which means that you join the challenge, and even as a customer, you can get your product for free. That's very important you guys understand, because most people are just programmed to believe that in order to get anything for free, you have to be a distributor, or in this business we call it a promoter. You do not. The only way that you can get product for free is through customers. You get me? The only way that you can get your product for free is through customers that you personally help to join the challenge. So the way that works is, let's say you pick whatever your kit is. You need at least three customers and a total of at least 3 times the volume of whatever your personal auto ship is. So let's say your auto ship is the core kit, the $199. So you either need 3 other customers, not promoters, 3 other customers on the core kit, or at least 3 customers and at least about 600 points or dollars, because we have a 1-to-1 ratio of customer sales. So let's say you do the core kit, about $200. You either have 3 other customers on the core kit, or maybe you have 1 on the transformation kit, or 2 on the balance kit, and a couple on the shape kit. As long as it adds up to 3 times the volume of whatever your personal auto ship is, then that next month they are going to ship it out to you, and they are only going to bill your card for shipping, which is going to be anywhere from $7 to $10. So the one thing that you want to keep in mind is, as you get more customers, you want to be sure that you're maxing out your auto ship, that you're getting the biggest kit that you can get for free. Okay? So people typically do not pay for their product beyond the first month, because they all have a mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, whatever, that can join the challenge with them to help them get their product for free. Now, does that mean that you have to get 3 new people every month? No, it doesn't. Isn't that great? If those same 3 people stay on auto ship, you will continue to get your product for free month after month after month. If one of them drops out, you just replace that one and you keep on rolling. You keep getting your product for free. Okay? Really important you guys understand that. No other company is out there doing this. Okay. Last on this slide, really important, is to define your reason why. And like Eric says, he calls it your cause. And that's really what it is. This is beyond, just some little business that you're going to start. This can truly, like I said in the beginning, create tremendous time and financial freedom for you and your family, literally for generations to come. So I know for us, the reason why Eric and I do this and the cause that we're moving towards is those little people that I showed you on the slide before. Just what it's done for us already. I mean, like I said, retiring my husband. I didn't mention the fact that now our kids are home. They're homeschooled. We have always wanted to do that. Well, now that Eric and I are home, we have the time and financial freedom to really spend the time with them that we want to. As of Thanksgiving of last year, we pulled them out of school and we're homeschooling. We have plans to travel all over the place. We want them to see the entire world. We want them to see anything that they want, anything that they learn about. If they're learning about the Eiffel Tower, hey, let's go to Paris and check it out. If they're learning about the animals in Africa, let's go on a safari. And people think that that's only for the top 5%, the wealthiest people, to have that type of lifestyle. But I'm telling you, what did I just show you on the slide before? 100 people in February alone, the shortest month of the year, generated a 6-figure income for themselves, okay? This is happening. Real people, teachers, UPS drivers, pastors, stay-at-home moms, everything that you can think of, it is happening for them. So I want you to really think about it. Unplug. Think about the life that you really want to live. The life that you probably gave up on when you were a kid because somebody along the way told you that that's a fairy tale, that those things only happen to rich folks. So whether it's traveling, whether it's moving to a different zip code, whether it's sending your kids to a different school, whether, like, we've been able to pretty much double my in-laws' retirement. So, you know, they're not on such a fixed income. Even if you want to give it all away. You know, when we think about having a lot of money, it's never about a pile of money sitting on the kitchen table. It's what you can do with it. The options that it provides, the choices that it provides. So don't think small, you guys. This is an unlimited opportunity. Now, like I said, between Visalus and the team, we offer a ton of support, training, motivation, coaching, everything that you need to have success in this business. So Visalus, sorry, let me get the cough drop out. Visalus has 2 weekly calls, and I'll get the number to you guys, or you can get it from whoever invited you to this call. But every Monday at 10 Eastern and Thursday at 10 Eastern, they have a corporate call. The vision call is tremendous. Typically, one of the co-founders of the company leads the call. They share any new company announcements, promotions. You know, there's always something exciting going on as far as the growth of the company. They recognize new top leaders in the company, breaking ranks, things like that, sharing their story. It's a tremendous call. Then on Thursdays is, oops, that's supposed to be PM, is called the Train with the Champs call. And because we have so many celebrity athletes, fitness trainers, professional bodybuilders, competitors, things like that, they actually have a call featuring those people, including Hulk Hogan and Roy Jones Jr. and all these different people that we have as a part of our team to have those calls. And those are great for people that are specifically on the challenge, because they're going to address how to have the best results on your challenge. Those are tremendous calls. Then as far as the team goes, what we offer team-wide is every Monday through Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern, we do a daily power call. 15, 20-minute call, tremendous way to stay plugged in on a daily basis. We share different strategies, stories. Like today, I got to have the 3 new BMW qualifiers that qualified in the last 48 hours on our team. I got to have them share their story. 3 ladies, just all totally different backgrounds, history, things like that, and they all reached their BMW rank in the last 2 days. And so things like that, just hearing people's success stories, hearing what's working, hearing what's not working, mindset coaching, things like that, because you're only going to go as far as your mind will allow you to go. So we are very strong on mindset, personal development, things like that. So those are every Monday through Friday. I have the phone number here. I also do record those. And you want to make sure that we are connected on Facebook, because we have a team page where I post all the webinar links, all the recorded calls. We welcome all of our new team members. People can ask questions, get an immediate response from 10, 20 people. It is a tremendous, tremendous community, and really a culture that we have been able to create on this team that is just truly service-driven and heart-led. In addition to the daily power calls, we have a weekly team training webinar every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Again, tremendous, tremendous training, you guys. That was one thing that they really appreciated when they shared on the call today, was all of the support and the training that they have gotten from this team. So the numbers show it. The people that are plugged in are the people that get the best results. And for people that come in and really treat this like a business as opposed to a hobby, they're going to stay plugged in, because here's what I always tell people. If your boss told you to be on a call every day at 3 o'clock or to be on a training webinar once a week, guess what? You would do it. So you want to be doing that for yourself. Okay? All right. So let's get into some of the fun stuff here. We are going to talk about the difference between the standard track and the fast track, okay? And like I said, the first rank in the company is director. And whenever you do that within your first 30 days, you're what's called a rising star director. So in order to reach director, you go out there and you find 3 people like you, or ideally 5 people like you if you're on the fast track, and I'll go into more of that. But basically 3 people that say, hey, love the challenge, makes sense. I definitely know a ton of friends and family that could take advantage of the challenge. And hey, while I'm sharing it with them, I may as well get paid to do it. Okay? You're looking for 3 of those people and a total of 2,000 points. So again, I'll go into that in a different slide so you understand it. But just understand the difference between a standard and a fast track is in the standard, you hit Rising Star Director, you do it in your first 30 days, and you plug in your 3 promoters, okay? The difference between the fast track is you're still going to hit Rising Star Director, but you're going to do it in 7 days, and you're ideally going to go out there and find 5 promoters. And like I said, I'll be explaining to you the difference of why you want 5 as opposed to 3. Okay, so let's talk again about the difference between standard growth and the fast track growth. So like I said, in order to go director, you find 3 other people like you that want to do the business, that want to share the challenge with people and get paid to do so. So standard-wise, people hit this rank of Rising Star Director. You have up to 30 days to do it from your enrollment date. So in month 1, you hit Director. That's awesome. In month 2, you help your 3 people go Director, okay? So that's the standard growth rate. You hit Director the first month. The second month, you're still out there. You know, you still want to be bringing on promoters, but you're also helping and supporting to make sure that your 3 people get their rank of Director within their first 30 days, okay? Now, here's the difference with the fast track. In the fast track system, you hit Director in 7 days, and guess what your first 3 people do? They also go Director in 7 days, okay? So without drawing a bunch of circles, you can think in your mind about the difference between this duplication and compounding and this duplication and compounding, okay? So we're going to talk more about that. Now, for some of you guys, since you may not even be a part of the business, I want to tell you the 3 different levels of coming into the business. Plus, on the next slide, I'm going to really show you why you want to be coming into the business in either of these 2 categories. But there are 3. There's a basic distributorship where you order whatever products you want. Of course, you always want to have samples to hand out to people. You pay an additional $49 on top of that. And guess what? You're in the business, okay? You have a whole distributor kit. You got your marketing materials. You're able to earn money. You can get a prosperity card, which is basically a MasterCard where they load your money on there. You get some back office training, and you can definitely tap into the compensation plan, okay? $49. So here's the deal. I mentioned a second ago the difference between treating it like a hobby and a business. This is hobby money right here. $49, you know, remote control car, you know, that's hobby money, okay? Now we're going to talk business. There's 2 different kits here. There's the Executive Success System and the Executive Success System with samples. Either one of these kits, and then you're really in business, okay? And still, let's look at this. $4.99 and $9.99. Are you kidding me? One-time investment to make an unlimited income. And oh, by the way, you're going to make this investment back in anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks. Let's really think about that, you guys. There really isn't much of a risk there. And like one thing my husband shared with me years ago that stuck with me so much, because people look at $4.99 or $9.99, they're like, oh my God, I don't have the money. Check this out. If it was Super Bowl day and you had 20 people coming over to your house to watch the Super Bowl, and you had gotten all the food ready and you cleaned your house and everything was prepped to go, and your TV broke, guess what? You would probably find a credit card, you'd sell something on Craigslist, you would do something, hit the pawn shop, whatever it is, to round up $500 to $1,000 to watch a football game, okay? So we are talking about something, I know the Super Bowl is big for a lot of you guys, so don't take offense, but we're talking about something way bigger than watching a football game that's taken up 3 hours of your year. We are talking about a once-in-a-lifetime, excuse me, income opportunity that within 2 to 4 years can completely set your family free financially for not only your generation, but generations to come. So to me, you know, that really seems like chump change to come up with, especially considering if you have a credit card, you can put it on the credit card and be able to pay it off before the bill even comes in. Okay? And remember in the beginning I talked about how our life looks so crazy from the outside. Obviously, you guys know we've joined multiple businesses over the years. Did we always have the money? No. Did we find it? Yes. I can't even tell you how many things I've sold on Craigslist, had yard sales, sold television, sold furniture, sold beds, sold jewelry, all kinds of things because I trusted in this industry. I trusted in the fact that one of these things are going to work. Okay? I have not missed any of those things that I have sold at all. So do what you got to do, guys. This is serious. This is a real business investment here. And think about it. To start any other brick and mortar business, I mean, you're looking at tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars, you guys. So let's really keep it in perspective, okay? So with these, you do not have to order any additional product. They come with all the products. These come with a few samples. This comes with a ton of samples, which are huge. Because for you to have the ability to give a sample to someone, for them to taste it, to experience it, it's going to sell itself, okay? So you want to be equipped. You want to be able to share this with people without doing so much talking. You want to always just be handing something out to them, okay? All right, so let's move on. So like I said, I told you I would come back to the fastest way to go director, right? So let's do some math here. If you are kind of in the mindset of being a basic distributor, so you pay your $49 basic distributor, and in order to be an active distributor, you have to have at least 125 points of personal volume, 125, okay? For you to be active, for you to have a green check next to your name, which means that you are eligible to receive a paycheck. So what that means, if you need to come in like bare bones, you know, you really can't spend more than $125, that's going to be a basic distributorship, a $49 balance kit, and you can get a box of samples. You can get 15 samples for 28 bucks. So that puts you right in. It's actually 127. That's about as close as the 125 you can get, okay? So at this rate, if you do that, and that's what you tell your people to do, remember I said to hit director, you need to have 2,000 points. Well, 2,000 divided by 125 is over 13. So that means that you would need to bring in 13 people. You would need to sponsor 13 people to hit director at this rate, okay? Now let's slide over here. Let's say you're really taking this seriously, okay? You're doing what you got to do to make it happen. You come on board as a $4.99 ESS distributor or a $9.99, but I pick $4.99 just because it's kind of middle of the road. It comes with a transformation kit, buy pack, samples, all that good stuff in there. Automatically makes you eligible for the weekly enrollers pool, which is an opportunity for you to earn an additional $100 to $200 a week. And it makes you eligible for the BMW. Okay? So let's do the math here. To go director at this rate, 2,000 points divided by $4.99, that's 4 people. So that's you, right? Because you did the $4.99, and your first 3 people, and you've automatically hit director. Hopefully Jane is on here right now. Jane actually found me on YouTube and reached out to me, which I am so thankful that she did. Thank you, Jane. And within 5 days, she hit director because she did the $4.99. She brought in her close family members and friends, and they also did the $4.99. So guess what? 5 days, she's director. She is on track to be a regional director by the end of this month because she is duplicating that $4.99. That's all she talks about. I guarantee none of her people even know that there's a $49 option. Okay? So just smart business. And again, with you guys doing this on a part-time basis, don't you think if you're putting in part-time hours, it would be simpler to get 4 people than to get 13? Okay? So really think about it. All right. Okay, so next we're going to talk about, again, standard growth versus fast track growth. Fast track growth, that should be. So again, you can hit director in 30 days, and that's great. Then the next month, you can help those people go director, right? Help your 3 hit director. Then maybe the next month start to help these people, and they can help to start these people hit director, okay? In order to hit regional, actually I'll wait for another slide. Or you can hit it in 7 days, and then they can hit it in the next 7 days. So we're talking about the difference between 2 months or 2 weeks. 2 months or 2 weeks doing the exact same thing, the exact same activities. Okay? This one, you'll get your return on your investment in literally a fraction of the time than you will this one. Okay? All right. I'm going to talk a little bit about the waiting room. That is because this is one of the best features that our compensation plan has. And a few slides ago, remember I told you that you only need 3 to become director, but you really want to be of the mindset of going out there and finding 5, and here's why. The waiting room is a huge incentive to your team. Like I said, no other company does this. Basically, what it means that beyond your first 3 people, all the other promoters that you sponsor go into your waiting room. Now, these promoters are still growing their business. They're hitting director. They're hitting regional director because they can stay there for up to 60 days. So they're building their business. That, waiting room or not, they don't even know they're in the waiting room. They come on board, they're hitting director in 7, helping their people go director in 7. They're growing their business. Well, Visalus, I love it because we don't have to think about anything as far as growing our business goes. We have the top people in the network marketing industry telling us exactly what to do. And one of the things that they tell us to do at the end of every month is to run contests. One of my top team leaders, Cheryl, she ran a contest because she had people in her waiting room. Not only did she drive a tremendous amount of volume through her team, but she was able to help people on her team break ranks because we run a contest. We say, hey, the first people to bring on board 2 ESS kits, or the first person to get 2,000 points of new volume. Whatever it is, there's a handful of contests that are recommended, and you have these people in your waiting room. So imagine you're the person running for the contest, and your leader tells you, I have 2 people in my waiting room. One has 2,000 points, and the other one has 6,000 points, and I got to put them somewhere. Because in this business, you don't ever want more than 3 people on your front line. Okay? You're building 3 legs, but you don't want it any wider across than 3. So you're running a contest, and I say, okay, first person to get 2,000 points in volume gets a person out of my waiting room. Well, what if this person is 1 away from being director, or 1 away from being regional director? Guess what? We, as leaders and with people in our waiting room, have an opportunity, literally with the click of a button in our back office, to move Sally Joe or Bobby Joe out of our waiting room and place them on the other person's team. That person is still on our team. We're still benefiting volume-wise, but what a great gift to give somebody to not only accumulate those points for that particular month, but guess what? Now you have somebody else on your team that is proving that they are growing this business, and now they're going to be growing their business in your organization. Okay? Tremendous, guys. I'm telling you, I have never seen points drive up between the 20th to the end of the month as I do in this business. I mean, literally, they can go up 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 points because of these contests that are run. Plus, gosh, what a great feeling to have somebody sitting in your waiting room. You can't leave them there anyway, and you get to literally say, hey, you've been working really hard. Guess what? Here you go. Another contest that some people run, you know, maybe they're brand new to the business and they come on board right at contest time, and we can say, hey, you can go director, you get 3, I'll give you 1. Or you get 2 and I'll give you 1. Okay? There's so much flexibility with what we can do, but that waiting room option is absolutely tremendous. Okay? All right, so let's talk about how to go from director, sorry this is blurry, I pulled it from Google, into getting in that BMW, okay? And I'm telling you, you know, some people say, oh, I don't like German cars, or I don't really like black or silver, or I don't really like BMWs, or whatever it is. You know what? Drive it anyway, because it is the best marketing tool you will ever have. It is a very prestigious car, okay? It is a top luxury vehicle. It is correlated with wealth and success, okay? You want to be driving it. You want to be driving it. Not only does it help your confidence to get in a car that is beautiful, drives amazingly well, has the amazing German engineering, but it works, okay? People want to see it to believe it. What better way than to go from driving a Honda Civic to a BMW for your friends and family to believe you, okay? So here's how it works. In order for you to reach the first rank of the company, remember, you're getting 3 people, total of 2,000 points, okay? Now, I love this because the focus is totally off of you now. You're not even thinking about yourself anymore beyond director. Now, your goal is to create 6 directors on your team. Whether it's these 3, whether it's people that they brought in, whether it's people that they brought in, whatever it is, you want to create 6 directors on your team. Guess what? When you do that, bam, you got a BMW. 12,500 points, right? You have 6 people at director. There's 12,000. Then your points. Then whatever customer points you excuse me, I was on a roll there. Whatever customer points you have, whatever customer points your people have. But guys, 6 directors, you hit regional, they say, hey, you've earned the car. Here's how it works. You go out, any dealership, you say, I want a BMW. It has to be at least a 2007. It has to be black, silver, or green. And check this out, guys, if you haven't heard this before. It used to be, when I first joined, it was only black. It had to be black. Well, the CEO of BMW USA called the CEO of Visalus, Ryan Blair, and said, you know what? So many people are earning BMWs that it is seriously putting a kink in our black BMW inventory. Is there any way that you guys can offer additional colors? Really? Seriously? I mean, what else is there to think about? So now you can get black, silver, or green. So 6 directors, and you're in the car. You go and pick it out. 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, the little Z Sporty one, the SUVs, whatever it is. You pick whatever one you want. Oops, saying my audio may not be good. Let me know if it's bad. Maybe it's sensing that my voice is horrible. You buy it. Okay, so it's nothing the company can come and take away from you. You go out there and you buy it, and you fax over the paperwork. All they're looking for is that it's a BMW. It's at least a 2007. Oh, shoot. Lost my audio. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Lost you guys again. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. We're back. Okay. Okay, so you buy it, you get the paperwork, your purchase agreement, you fax it over. All they're looking for is that it's at least in '07, black, silver, or green. They don't care what your car payment is. It can be $200 a month. They're going to automatically that next week give you $600 bonus payment to pay for your car note, and they're going to continue to do that month after month after month. Okay? Huge, you guys. Huge. Okay? Now, like I said, I was going to tell you guys how to hit ambassador in 6 months. Ambassador, not only are you earning a six-figure a year income, on average anywhere from $8,000 to $12,000 a month, but when you hit the rank, you also get, oh, hello, a $25,000 bonus, okay? Nice bonus. Tell me when your boss is going to give you a $25,000 bonus. So in order to hit ambassador, like I said, remember, beyond this, it's not about you anymore. You go out there and you create 6 directors, then you go out there, you create 12 regional directors. You put 12 people, they can be anywhere on your team, personally sponsored or not, 12 people on your team to the BMW rank. Guess what? You're an ambassador. Takes 150,000 points in volume, but hey, 12 people at 12,500 points, you're there, okay? So like I said, you hit director, you're helping other people go director, you get your BMW, you're helping other people get their BMW, you become an ambassador. So like I said, if you're on that fast track and you're thinking in weekly cycles as opposed to monthly cycles, you can get there in 6 months, you guys. 6 months, part-time. Okay? 6 months, part-time. All right, so let's get back to the basic steps that all we do, all I've done, all my top leaders have done, all the top income earners in the company have done. This is all we do over and over again. Step 1, we start your list. What 25 people locally do you have the best relationship with? And then to expand your list, go through your cell phone, go through your Facebook, go through your emails, and hit up memorygogger.visalus.com. You can easily come up with a list of 200 people, okay? And you don't even have to tackle that list all at once. The first thing you want to do is you want to hit director, so you want to find those top 5 business people, people that are entrepreneurial, people that get it, people that are sharp, people that are always looking for a business opportunity, people that love to help and serve others, okay? You want to get those 5 people lined up. Very, very simple. Facebook too. Again, Cheryl, one of my top leaders, off of Facebook, okay? And like I said, I got a new leader right off of YouTube, okay? Any relationship that you have, no matter where your relationship is grounded, you want to put them on the list. So, of course, you also want to get your product for free, and that's based on customers. So on your list, you are putting anybody and everybody that you know, family, friends, coworkers, people you go to church with, people that live in your neighborhood, whatever it is, that need to lose weight, want to get fit, you know, always exercising, looking to build some lean muscle, need to increase their energy, okay, which is 99% of the population, you know, hitting a Red Bull or a Monster in the afternoon. Because the shakes naturally, because of all the nutrients, they give you energy. When you give your body what it needs, it operates properly. And also people that want to improve their overall health. Because again, because of all the nutrients, it naturally helps people with everyday conditions that are really just brought on by poor eating, okay, and being overweight. So then, of course, you're also putting the business-minded people on there. So like I said, to come up with a list of 100, 200 names, easy. But write them down. Don't keep them in your head. Don't, you know, think you remember everybody. Get a legal pad, get a notebook, do whatever you got to do, and actually create a list. All right, the next thing you want to do, excuse me, is schedule your personal challenge party. What's a challenge party? A challenge party is where you invite people to your home friends, family, neighbors, whatever, so they can learn about the challenge. You're going to whip up some shakes. I have some recipes that I'll give you that are always winners. You whip up some shakes, you let them taste it, you pop in a DVD that comes in your distributor kit, you share your story or somebody else's story. Maybe you're just starting the challenge and you don't have your story yet. You share somebody else's story, and you answer any questions. If you don't know the answers to those questions, you get a leader on the phone or you Skype them in. They answer the questions for you and close out the party, okay? You want to schedule that as soon as possible, and you want to schedule multiple parties. You cannot launch this business successfully saying, hey, I'm going to have one challenge party. I think everybody that I know is going to show up on this one day at this one time, and I'm going to completely launch my business with one challenge party. No. You want to schedule, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, whatever it is, you want to get on your calendar multiple challenge parties if you're really going to take this seriously. Because you're going to start them in your home, then you're going to be in other people's home, because even if they don't want to do the business, they want to get their product for free, so they're going to want to have a challenge party. So then you go to help them at their challenge party, and there you go. You have multiple challenge parties going on throughout the week. All the information that you need is in your back office, and you can go to party.visalus.com for any documentation or presentation things that you need for your challenge party. Okay, step 3 is critical. It's the pre-party, because if you do not invite people to your challenge party properly, they either won't show up or they'll have no clue while they're there, and people don't make a buying decision until they've seen something at least a few times. So you want to expose them to this before they even show up to their house, because you want to pre-qualify them as people that will be ready to buy. So again, Visalus has done everything for you. There is a Byline, call in, listen to it. It's a 5-minute recorded call. Talks about the challenge. It's great. You can give someone the number. You can call somebody up and say, hey, have you heard of the Body by Buy 90-day challenge? No, I haven't. Cool. Hold on a second. 3-way them into the 5-minute call, okay? You have videos on your website. I always recommend that people watch the first 2 videos on the website, because the second video is excellent. In 1 minute, it shows you all the foods that you would need to eat to get the same nutrition in one shake, not to mention what it would cost you. Tremendous video. Success from Home Magazine, you'll get one in your distributor kit. We are actually being featured in there for the 3rd time, which again never happens in this industry, but it's great. Tons of success stories, a ton of credibility by being in a magazine. Sample the shake. You want to always, always have samples on hand. And I don't mean dip into your bag and put it in a Ziploc bag. We call that ghetto style. Okay, white powder in a bag, that's ghetto style. I'm talking you either invest $250 in the actual taster packs, or, like I showed you earlier, you can get individual serving sizes of the shakes. You can get 15 of them for only $28. I typically just keep 2 boxes on hand all the time because I always want to have samples to hand out. The media kit also comes in your distributor kit. It's a newspaper-looking piece of material. Again, great stories, testimonials. That also contains the DVD that you play at challenge parties, okay? And 3-way call with your upline. You guys, this is huge right here. I'll tell you the people that screw it up. The people that join the business, they think they know everything, or they allow their pride to get in the way, and they don't want to have anybody else, you know, whether it seem more successful or seem like they know more or whatever it is. But 3-way calls are tremendous for several reasons. Number 1 is, when you join this business, you do not want to spend the first 2 or 3 weeks learning everything. You don't want to learn about the product. You don't want to learn what a tri-store protein blend is. You don't want to learn what the compensation plan is, okay? That is wasting your time. You want to start making money as quickly as possible. And we want you to also, because we're creating your story. And the faster you can make some money, the better your story is going to be, and the more people are going to want to listen to what you have to say. So 3-way calls All right, how you leverage on that. You leverage on us. Whether it's about the challenge or about the business, you say, hey, I just found out about this challenge, or I just found out about this business. I don't really know that much about it, but it makes perfect sense to me, and I want you to check it out. So you, again, you kind of pre-qualify them. If it's the challenge, excuse me, you send them to your website or to the Byline. If it's the business, please write this website down, overview.visalus.com. overview.visalus.com. I'll say it again, overview.visalus.com. It is the same presentation that is on the DVD. It's 24 minutes. The first half talks about the challenge. The second half talks about the business. If you are going to set up a three-way call with your leader, please make sure that they've watched the overview first. Otherwise, that leader is doing way too much talking, okay? And plus, that's going to pre-qualify the person to see that they're at least interested, okay? So three-way calls are also important, not only because it dramatically shortens your learning curve, but remember, as you're talking to people, they are consciously or subconsciously asking themselves, is this something that I could do or want to do? And if you're coming in and you're going on and on about tri-store protein and patented fiber blend and earn a BMW and, I need 6 directors and all this other kind of stuff, not only are they going to think you're crazy because, this is brand new stuff coming out of your mouth, but also they're going to think to themselves, I could never do that. I could never talk that much to people. I don't have time to talk that much to people. I don't have time to learn all that information. I don't have time to rattle all that stuff out, okay? But if you're smart and you utilize the three-way credibility and the three-way leverage, all you're doing is making an introduction. You're saying, hey, I found out about this tremendous business opportunity. I'm meeting all these people. You share stories. That's all we do. We're storytellers. Remember, facts tell, stories sell, right? So all we do is share stories. And you say, hey, I'm brand new to this. I couldn't even explain this, explain my way out of a paper bag, but I have a great mentor leader that I can put you on the phone with. Hold on a second. And then you get that person on the phone with your leader. They have the experience. They have the credibility. They have the income. They have the belief level. They have the confidence. They have the information. Okay? That's who you want that person to be talking to, not only so they can do a better job, but also because now that prospect is thinking, wow, okay, all she or he did was, talk to me for maybe 2 minutes. They really didn't know what the heck they were talking about, and they put me on the phone with somebody else that did all the talking. That I could do, okay? So really, really important, you guys. Don't shoot yourself in the foot by trying to instantly learn everything and, being the ultimate source of information. It's going to slow your business down, and it'll never duplicate. It'll never duplicate. All right. Again, you can check out mybystore.com. Really cool stuff. If you want to access the complete Getting Started training, you can go to GST for Getting Started Training, gst.visalus.com. Okay, you can download a 4-page PDF. It'll give you all the information that you need. It'll talk about exactly what I went over tonight. Plus, it'll also give you even some opening lines, opening conversations that you can start with people. All right. Additional party promotion. Once you once you schedule your challenge party, a lot of people lead with this. Like they'll say, oh, well, I made a Facebook event or a Facebook post and I invited 50 people and nobody showed up. Or they sent an email blast out to 200 friends that they had an email list to, and they didn't show up. Guess what? They probably got 50 emails that day and 50 Facebook invitations that day. Okay? There's no personalization there. There's no sense of urgency there. There's no emotion there. There's no excitement there. There's nothing. So their first introduction, their first invitation is you picking up the phone, literally spending 2 minutes on the phone, saying, hey, I just found out about this 90-day challenge. I really want you to check it out. You can go to my website and watch the videos. You can call into this 5-minute call, and I'm having a party at my house on Tuesday night where you can actually come and taste the shakes and learn all about the challenge, and there will even be somebody there that's going to answer all your questions for you. I got to go because I have 10 more people to call, but can you be there? I mean, literally, guys, that's it. Then you can follow up. See how it says in addition? Then you can follow up with a Facebook event or a Facebook post or an email blast or text blast or whatever as a reminder, okay? But that is not your sole and exclusive way of inviting people. You will have a tremendous failure rate. All right. What else? Okay, step 5, register for the next success training. We actually, we've had recently a local and a regional event. Our next event is a national event, the weekend of March 23rd in Kansas City. There are expected to be about 15,000 people there. Yeah, 15,000. At the last national event in October of last year, there were 10,000 people there. So again, just a little indicator of the rate of growth of this company. So if you are within driving distance, I'm talking 4, 5, 6, 7 hours of Kansas City, you definitely want to be there. It is dirt cheap to go for the entire weekend of training. It's like $69 or $109 for a couple. I mean, really, for millions of dollars worth of information. You can go to national.visalus.com to get more information about that. But, you know, as the year goes on, they'll track back through these local, regional, and national trainings. But if you're serious and there's any way you can get to Kansas City, we have a whole row of hotel rooms reserved. We're just going to bunk up, keep the cost as low as possible for everybody. So let us know if you can be there, and we'll definitely help get you there. And here's the deal, guys. You know, this is not just about a business. We have truly, I know I can say I've never had friends like I've had right now. All of these people are like family to me. All of these people are the nearest and dearest friends that I have ever had, honestly, in my entire life. Okay? This is at actually our recent regional event. This is part of the local team that we have growing here. This is me with some of my beautiful Canadian women, just amazing leaders up there, growing this business like crazy in all different provinces in Canada. And it's just tremendous, guys. I mean, it's a really amazing experience, and I've just never felt this way. You know, it's really hard to describe. I wanted to also take a second because, again, to take your business seriously, here are some must-haves. You need to be plugged into your back office. So for $29 a month, they have a $9 million technology that completely tracks your business. You don't ever have to look at a piece of paper. It tells you when new people join your business, what your volume is, what your auto ship is, when you have problem orders, people that are close to hitting rising star, regional director, who's in your waiting room. I mean, literally everything that you need to run your business. Plus, they have a phone application. I run 90% of my business from my cell phone, guys. I can completely stay connected to everything that's going on in my business from my phone, okay? Shake recipes. I really recommend that you get to your customers and your promoters the long list of recipes. If you just go to Google and type in Visalus shake recipes, it'll be the #1 website there. So just shoot that link out to everybody as soon as they become a customer or promoter so they have the long list of recipes. Like I said, you always want samples on hand. These are what the sample packets look like. And you want product, guys. You want to be a product of the product. Otherwise, you're in sales, and nobody likes to be in sales. So I'm going to wrap things up. This is our last slide here. But again, because you guys are the ones that are going to take this seriously, you got to know that there are 6 core activities that the top people are doing over and over again. #1, 10 minutes a day of personal development, okay? Whether it's the top 3 books that I recommend are The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, Think and Grow Rich by Dale Carnegie, and How to Win Friends and Influence People. Maybe that's Dale Carnegie. Oh, yeah. Think and Grow Rich is Napoleon Hill. Sorry about that. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, Think and Grow Rich, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Plus, in your magazines that you get every month with your $29, There are tremendous CDs in there that have guest speakers like Jim Rohn, Robert Kiyosaki, Darren Hardy, people that will really help you to develop personally, because I'm telling you, the people that really have success in this business do not only grow their paycheck, but they grow emotionally, spiritually, mentally, things like that. Very, very important. Number 2, expose 2 new people daily. Find 2 people every single day, your mailman, the guy that works at the post office, the guy who brings you coffee, whatever it is. 2 new people that can benefit from the challenge of the business every single day. Send out sample packets to 5 new people a week. You know, your Aunt Betty in Oklahoma or your Uncle Bob in Mississippi, whatever it is, get samples out to people. Once they taste it, they're in. Attend 2 to 3 challenge parties per week. Whether that's at your house or one of your teammates' houses, you are a part of a challenge party 2 to 3 days a week. Turn the TV off, get rid of TV for 6 months, and change your life. Okay? That's what DVRs are for. Watch it on the weekends. Attend all group parties and events within 4 to 6 hours driving distance. You can see the entire list of events at events.visalus.com. If you're serious, you'll go. You'll figure out a way to go. Again, sell something, pawn something, whatever you got to do for gas money or a plane ticket, get there. Lastly, attend or listen to recordings of all team trainings. Like I said, if we're not connected on Facebook, please do it so I can put you in this team Facebook group. Also, you can access our team blog where all of our weekly trainings are housed. The Sunday webinars are housed at teamtransformationtraining.info. So I'll leave this up here for a minute while I wrap things up so you guys can write this information down. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. We had a great turnout. Actually, I've seen a couple people drop off. I know this was long, you guys, but there was just a lot of information to get out to you, so I appreciate you guys that hung in there for the hour and a half that we've been on the line. Goodness. So I know a couple people wanted to know if they had people on the call, so while you're writing down this information, I'm just going to do a quick roll call here. I have Amanda Battle, Barb and Jason Stubbs, Cheryl Oak, Cheryl Bellevue, Claudine Smith, Diane Hamlin, Diane Lambert, Donnie Rawlings, sorry, my nose is getting really stuffy, Gail Murray, Janet Davis, Jody Barand, Karen Coleman, Lori Dutton, Margaret Hearn, Melissa Black, Mervyn Leach, Michelle Scott, Pam Johnson, Paul Clark, Rhonda and Tim Dean, Shanna McMillan, Tabitha Collins, Tabitha Marburger, Tammy Cowden, Tanya Ferreira, Todd McLeod, and Walter Bianchi. I see a few questions popping up here, so good, good, good. Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. I am recording this, so if you want to tune into it again or you want to pass on the information, I will be posting it in that team page, or you can send me a private message to get it. But ideally, if you can just friend request me and I can get you in that team page, then I'll drop it in there again, and you'll be able to access it there. You are so welcome. So really, chance of a lifetime here, guys. Tremendous friendships, family, lots of love, lots of support. So if it makes sense to you, let's get you going right away. Get back to the person that invited you to this call. They will be more than happy to help you. They will send you their website very willingly. And let's make this just a life-changing year, you guys, okay? From now, over the next 6 months, let's change your financial future forever. Okay? Have a great night, you guys. Have an amazing weekend, and let's rock and roll.